Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video. Got a very exciting one for you today, and one that I was not at all anticipating. Those of you guys that know me know that I was a huge Game of Thrones fan, and not just Game of Thrones, but the A Song of Ice and Fire series in general. The books I've read numerous times, as well as the various supplementary texts that go along with it. I have the dragons tattooed on my arm, Drogon and Viserion and Rhaegal here. I was really into it, and of course, like many people, I was a bit disappointed in the way that the show ended, and in the fact that we still do not have a conclusion to the primary book series. George, please. But we're just gonna move on from that. Moving that aside. The point being that I am a big fan of this world that George R. R. Martin has created, and so I am someone who, despite not being totally happy with the ending of the Game of Thrones television series, is very excited for the upcoming prequel series, House of the Dragon. And so, you probably will not be surprised to hear that I was super excited when I woke up today and discovered that HBO had dropped a teaser trailer to it this morning. I did not know that this was coming out at any time soon. I've been sort of following along with some of the progress of it, so the casting and such I am aware of, but like I said, I didn't expect a teaser trailer with footage so soon, so I'm really excited about it. I'm sure there won't be a ton, because of course it is still a teaser, but yeah, I can't wait to take a look at this. I'm really hoping for the best. This is a great storyline. The Dance of the Dragons is fantastic. For those of you guys that don't know, you're in for a treat if you come and watch this, as long as they adapt it properly. It is a wonderful, exciting storyline, and of course I'm a fan of Targaryens in general and dragons, so yeah, so let's check this out together. Here we go, guys. Okay. There we've got Matt Smith is playing Daemon, which is a badass character, I have to tell you. Also an asshole, but...
Gods.
Whoa. Hand of the King. Ooh.
Fire.
Another badass character. Oh my god. Ooh, oh, that armor. Oh my god. Alright, she's playing Alicent, right?
Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
Ah! I'm sorry. That was just a little teaser. I have to, okay. Hang on a second. I need to watch that again. I need to, give me a second. I just gotta start this over again. Cause I saw some things. Okay, so again. I'm sorry, guys. It just went so fast. Alright, so, yes.
Gods.
Is that actually a dragon?
Kings.
Uh-huh.
Fire. And blood.
Now this is Matt Smith narrating, right?
Dreams didn't make us kings.
Look at the throne!
Dragons did.
Okay, so yeah, that was very short and didn't really give much at all away, as expected. But it's definitely got me really excited, feeling kind of in the mood for it. I mean, the voiceover was really very straightforward. It's just A lot of reference to fire and blood and everything, but yeah, it's dragons that made them kings. Yes, yes, indeed it was, and it's important to emphasize that. But some things that I saw. So we saw the scene of, it looked like a lot of candles laid out in front of a big dragon head. So I'm curious what this is going to be. Was that an actual dragon? Was that a statue of a dragon? Is this, say, a funeral for a dragon? I'm really very curious to see what this is going to end up being. This, one of the things that I'm not looking forward to in this show is that in the Dance of Dragons, you know, a lot of dragons die, and if you guys saw me watching Game of Thrones or know anything about me watching Game of Thrones, I was pretty traumatized by dragon deaths. But yeah, so we saw that, and we saw some good footage of some of the main characters, at least some glimpses of them, and costumes looking pretty fantastic. We saw Rhaenyra, who of course is going to be kind of the set, one of the primary characters we're going to follow and focus around, and Daemon. We saw a little glimpse of Alicent Hightower running in there with a knife brandished. So I'm really curious about that. We saw the Valerians coming in, looking really elaborate in their costumes, and loved that. Yeah. And then, one of the big things, the Iron Throne looks much more like it is described and supposed to look like in the books, okay? I thought they did a great job with it on the show, of course. But one of the main things, if you know or have seen any of the illustrations from the books, is that there's way more fragments of former weapons and swords that were attached to it that are basically shooting out all over the place, that are dangerous, that people get injured, if not even killed on, all the time. It's all over the steps leading up to it and the base around it. So the way that they showed it here was pretty perfect. It seemed like a great representation, and I'm really pleased that they're doing that, partially because, you know, it indicates that they want to be kind of in line with the books, but also, I don't know how some people are going to feel about this, but for me it's a good thing that it seems like they're not going to be afraid to make noticeable differences from this show and Game of Thrones when they feel like it's essential or important to do so. And I think that's a good thing, because if it's a way for them to kind of bring in or keep with more of the source material, I'm down with that. I'm cool with it. And hopefully other people will be as well. But I thought it looked great. It's got me really hyped. 2022, we don't have a date yet, but it's right around the corner, and I can't wait. How about you guys? How do you feel? I mean, I know a lot of people were very disappointed at the end of Game of Thrones Season 8, so are you excited for this? Did the teaser trailer make you more excited than maybe you were before? What'd you see in here that maybe you liked? Is there anything you didn't like? What are your thoughts in general? Yeah, I'm hyped. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this up here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hopefully I will see you next time. Bye!